Hey everybody, Sarah here. I was going to make my video a bit earlier, but I've been watching the tennis. Not really a tennis fan, but when it's Wimbledon and you got Andy Murray in the in it, and yeah, it was quite what's the not interesting. I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of. Nerve-wracking game. That's the word I'm trying to think. He was playing Marcos Baghdatis from Cyprus, from Limassol of all places, the one place I like. Well, I like all the places in Cyprus, but the one place I like going to is Cyprus. As much as I like Cyprus, obviously I'm going to support the British one, which is Andy Murray. I think they're not allowed to play after 11 o'clock or something, but it was like 2 minutes after 11 and he won. And I was like, really, it's so nerve-wracking. It's like England, the football going into penalties, or any rugby game that's got Wales or England in it. Or thinking about it, the 2003 Rugby World Cup, that last few minutes, and I think how nerve-wracking that was for English rugby fans. Yeah, that's what it was like. Yeah, so anyway, that wasn't what the video was going to be about. The other day I showed you the two books I had, the Wall Street Movie Club book and the Bee Gees, that big box thing with the bits in it, which I kind of almost, well, I did run out of time, so I had to cut the video a tiny bit. So it would actually upload to YouTube because I think it was like 15 minutes and however many seconds, so I had to cut it to, I don't know, 14 minutes and whatever it was. Yeah, anyway, but I had to order another book, and kind of confused me because it said published, not published, but it'll be out or released. Conflict was the 15th of July 2012. So I pre-ordered it, and then it was like, came up saying, oh no, I checked it like a day or two later, it said dispatch, and I was like, hang on, it's not out yet. And because it's like an updated version, I thought, if I end up getting, because the one I've already got, and yeah, if I end up getting the one I already got, I'll just send it back, because I don't want a copy of the exactly the same ones. But it turned out, it said it'll turn up on Friday, and it turned up on Thursday. So, got it a day, well, I got it much sooner than I thought I get, but I got it a day earlier than it was supposed to turn up. Yeah. If you wonder what I'm on about, it's this book, Bee Gees Tells the Brothers Give, new updated edition. I think the version I got, because apparently this is the third version, I'm thinking I got the 2001 edition. I don't know when the other edition, the first edition it was 2001. This edition is 2012. So I flew when the second edition of it was out. But I got mine 2003. It was after Morris Day. It was 2003 or 2004. I know Morris Day 2003, but I can't remember if I got the book the same year or beginning of the next year. I can't remember. But that could have been the second. That's actually a lot to have a look. So yeah, this is updated. It's got, I don't know how many extra pages it's got because I haven't counted. It obviously includes the it's got, yeah, best-selling definitive biography, now updated to include the tragic deaths of Maurice Gibb and Robin Gibb. And the one thing that annoys me is I don't know if it's just a misprint on some of them, but it's got Robin Gibbs, not the day, because it doesn't say the day, but the month and the year. It's got that right, say May 2012. But it's got Maurice Gibb in February 2003, and I'm like, hold on, I remember, how old was I at the time? 15 at the time. Oh my god, nearly 10 years ago. Yeah, I was 15 at the time, and I'm pretty sure it was January the 12th. I remember it. Yeah, so I don't know if you can see that, but February 2003, which is wrong. I think, I'm trying to think what the extra chapters are. Several Nights Only must have been the last one, because that's the one night only thing, I think. The Next Generation, which is probably the children. I'm going through actually I will. I'm trying to remember them. I know the other two. Yeah, the Gibbs. Right. There's Ali, which I'd remember straight away, is Barry's daughter. Ashley, second son of Barry. Michael, fourth son of Barry. Oh god. Stephen, first son of Barry. Travis, third son. That's them, which is Barry's kids. Then there's Spencer, Melissa, RJ, Robin John, and Snow, which are Robin's kids. And then there's Morris's kids, Adam and Samantha. See, I remember those off the top of my head straight away. I know the other ones that Morris is my favourite, so I remember that. But anyway. Yeah, so, oh yeah, I was also going to do, I put the book down. So yeah, that's The Next Generation. And then there's grandkids. I can't remember the names of Barry's grandchildren. But I remember, I cannot remember if Adam's son is Adrian or Aiden. I think it's Aiden Morris. And Samantha's, or Sammy's son is Julian Morris. Yeah, so that's Next Generation. Turn of the Century, I'm guessing was in the other book because, you know, the millennium. So I'm guessing that the last three are the added ones, which is, can't believe that is true. I haven't read it yet. That's well, yeah, the added chapters. I haven't read them yet, but I did see a bit when, just before you mentioned Morris's death, it says please tell me how I get over you. I know you're gone, can't believe that's true. Every time I hear that song, well, I used to think of Morris, now I think of Morris and Robin, plus Robin sang it. So, yeah. All the King's Horses, I'm not sure what that's about. Off the top of my head, I can't remember that one. And the last chapter is Don't Cry Alone. And that is another song. I put it on my phone. And it is quite difficult to listen to now. I remember listening to it. Oh, what was I listening to? I think it was the 100th anniversary of the Titanic. when I listened to that, obviously it was like soon in time with the thing, so it was like 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that. When when I was listening to that, and they were playing songs from the Titanic Requiem, or playing pieces from the Titanic Requiem, and obviously one of the songs was that, and it was the same day that it was in the paper that that Robin was in a coma. So knowing that, and then them saying about the song, and then saying about, because obviously it was news that day, and then see, that was quite hard to listen to then, and now we've died since that. Oh, yeah, I can't listen to that. Plus, what's the other songs? It's all the ones that, not all the ones that they played at his funeral, but like, Don't Cry Alone. I started a joke for obvious reasons. And the one that always reminds me of Morris as well as Robin is How Deep Is Your Love. I don't know how. I think at the beginning of it, the opening bit of it for, I Know Your Eyes in the Morning, something like that. That instrumental bit at the beginning, I don't know, I get upset just hearing that. Yeah. So, I think that's it for today. I can say I'll be watching the football tomorrow, but England are in it. So, who's in the final? Italy and Spain. I want Spain to win because Italy not England are. So, go on Spain. Yeah. So I'll see you in my next video. I have no idea what I'm going to be talking about in my next video. But I'll think of it to talk about. Oh, no, that's what I'm going to talk about. The other day I was talking to a friend on here, and she sent me a message saying about Nora Ephron being gravely ill, and obviously I looked on BBC website, whatever website, and obviously I mentioned it on there, and within about an hour or two she died. So it was like, here that 1 minute, and then next thing you know, she's passed away. And if you don't know who she is, she's person that done Julie and Julia, Silkwood, I know I'm mentioning all the Meryl Streep films here, Heartburn, 3 Meryl Streep films, by the way. When Harry Met Sally, oh, I can't remember the other one. There was another one I kept mentioning. Oh, I can't remember. I remember the When Harry Met Sally one, because they kept showing clips of that, I'll tell you. Yeah, she passed away. So I had no idea she was 71 years old. And like I said, 1 minute maybe she's ill, and then the next she's passed away. That's like when you hear 1 minute Robin was getting better, next minute he died. The one obvious one that pops into my head straight away is Liz by Satan. Nobody knew what. Obviously, her family knew she was ill, and her friends and whatever. But her fans and everybody else had no idea she was ill. So just hearing she died from cancer, I was like, what? But then thinking about it, somebody did post something saying about filming had been stopped for a while because Liz was under the weather, but I think people just assumed it was the flu or something. Little did they know what it actually was. Yeah, so I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.